Chapter 24. Proverbs 1-34. Chapter 24. Proverb 1. Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. This proverb tells us not to be jealous of evil people. They may seem successful, but their ways are wrong. Their success is not real and will not last long. Also, do not be with them, as it can lead you into bad choices. Do what is right, even if it is harder. Chapter 24. Proverb 2. For their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. Evil people always plan to do bad things. They plan to hurt others and cause problems to them. They say mean and harmful things to get their way. Their words and actions create chaos and pain for those around them. Stay away from such evil people. Chapter 24. Proverb 3. Through wisdom is an house builded, and by understanding it is established. Wisdom is like the foundation of a strong house. Every good choice we make is like adding a brick to build a strong, safe, and stable home. Understanding helps the family stay happy together. Without wisdom, our lives can fall apart like a poorly built house. God wants us to seek wisdom so that we can live in peace and security. Chapter 24. Proverb 4. And by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Knowledge fills our lives with good and valuable things. Just like a house filled with beautiful treasures, a life filled with knowledge is rich and meaningful. It helps us appreciate the world, make better decisions, and grow in kindness, love, and understanding. A home full of knowledge and wisdom is a happy home. Chapter 24. Proverb 5. A wise man is strong. A man of knowledge increaseth strength. Wisdom and knowledge build strength in us. Wise people succeed because they know how to solve problems. Knowledge gives us the tools we need to face difficult situations. Even if we feel weak, wisdom helps us find the strength to keep going. Chapter 24. Proverb 6. For by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, and in multitude of counselors there is safety. In order to face challenges successfully, it is important to seek the advice of wise people. Do not make big decisions alone. Teamwork and good advice are keys to winning in life. Mentors help us make better decisions and avoid mistakes. God wants us to be humble and seek help when we need it. Chapter 24. Proverb 7. Wisdom is too high for a fool. He openeth not his mouth in the gate. Foolish people don't understand or value wisdom. They may try to speak wisely, but their words don't make sense. Wisdom is like a treasure that only those who seek it can find. When we grow in wisdom, we earn the right to be heard and respected. Chapter 24. Proverb 8. He that deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person. People who plan to do evil will get a bad reputation. Scheming to hurt and harm others is never a good idea. Eventually, everyone will see the truth and will not trust them. Instead of scheming, focus on doing good and being honest. A good name is more valuable than anything we gain by evil plans. Chapter 24. Proverb 9. The thought of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is an abomination to men. This proverb reminds us that foolish thoughts lead to sin. Bad thoughts can turn into bad actions. People who mock and insult others are hated by people. It is important to think good and act good. God wants us to be kind and thoughtful, not foolish or mean. Chapter 24. Proverb 10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. Tough times test how strong we really are. If we give up early, it shows we need to grow stronger. Challenges are opportunities to build our courage and faith. Strength isn't just about muscles. It's about having a strong heart and mind. When we rely on God, we can face any trouble with confidence. Chapter 24. Proverb 11. If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain. Help people who are in danger or being treated unfairly. Help those that are suffering or need saving. Ignoring them is wrong. It is like letting them walk into harm's way. Even small acts of kindness can provide protection and care and save someone from pain and suffering. God wants us to be brave and stand up for those who can't help themselves. Chapter 24. Proverb 12. If thou sayest, Behold, we knew it not, doth not he that pondereth the heart consider it? And he that keepeth thy soul, doth not he know it? And shall not he render to every man according to his works? God knows everything, including what's in our hearts and minds. You cannot pretend you do not know about others' suffering. You cannot make excuses for not helping them. If we ignore them, God knows and will hold us accountable. He rewards or corrects us based on every action we take. Chapter 24. Proverb 13. My son, eat thou honey, because it is good, and the honeycomb, which is sweet to thy taste. This proverb compares wisdom to honey. Just as honey is good for our body, wisdom is good for our life. Wisdom is sweet too, like honey. It's like a treat for your soul. When you seek wisdom, it makes your life better and sweeter. Just like honey, wisdom is something you should want and enjoy. Chapter 24. Proverb 14. So shall the knowledge of wisdom be unto thy soul. When thou hast found it, then there shall be a reward, and thy expectation shall not be cut off. Wisdom is valuable for your soul. It gives you hope for a bright future and a blessed life. When you seek and find wisdom, good things will come your way. Your future is secure as it guides you at every step of your life. Wisdom fulfills your expectations and never disappoints you. Chapter 24. Proverb 15. Lay not wait, O wicked man, against the dwelling of the righteous. Spoil not his resting place. This proverb warns against planning to harm good people. Do not plan evil against righteous people. Do not sneak around or steal from those who live honestly. Taking what belongs to others is wrong. Leave others to live in peace and safety. Chapter 24. Proverb 16. For a just man falleth 7 times, and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Good people may face many challenges and failures, but they don't give up. They keep trying and bounce back. Wicked people do not recover from their downfall. They are destroyed by their own mistakes. God only helps righteous people stand again. Do not ever give up. Keep going, even when life is hard. Chapter 24. Proverb 17. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth. Do not be happy when someone we dislike fails. Even if they are wrong, do not laugh at their plight. It is not kind to celebrate others' failure. Being mean or happy about someone's pain is wrong. Instead, we should pray for them too, and wish them well. Chapter 24. Proverb 18. Lest the Lord see it, and it displease him, and he turn away his wrath from him. If we are mean or happy about someone's failure, God sees it. He does not like it when we laugh at others' suffering. He may stop punishing them and instead correct you. This means our bad attitude can change God's plans. Do not wish bad things on others. Act with love and forgiveness. Chapter 24. Proverb 19. Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. Do not worry about evil people surging ahead in life. We shouldn't be jealous of them, even if they seem to have more. Bad people may seem successful, but their success won't last. God sees everything and will judge them in the end. We should not compare ourselves to others, but must focus on what is right. Chapter 24. Proverb 20. For there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. Evil people have no real future. Their success is temporary. Like a lamp that goes out, the light in their life will disappear. Doing evil never brings true happiness. God will judge them fairly. Chapter 24. Proverb 21. My son, fear thou the Lord and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change. Respect God and those in authority, like kings or leaders. Do not join people who rebel or cause trouble against them. Respecting authority is important, since it keeps things peaceful. Rebelling can lead to punishment and great trouble. Chapter 24. Proverb 22. For their calamity shall rise suddenly, and who knoweth the ruin of them both? Rebellers against God and leaders will face sudden calamities. Leaders have the power to punish those who cause problems. You do not know when judgment will come. You do not know how bad the consequences will be. Respecting authority keeps us from unnecessary harm. It is better to avoid rebellion and stay on the right path. Chapter 24. Proverb 23. These things also belong to the wise. It is not good to have respect of persons in judgment. It is wrong to favor some people over others in judgment. We must be fair to everyone, especially when judging them. Being unfair hurts people and can lead to corruption. Always be honest and care about what is right. God wants us to treat everyone equally and with kindness no matter who they are. Chapter 24. Proverb 24. He that saith unto the wicked, Thou art righteous, him shall the people curse, nations shall abhor him. Do not call bad people good, nor guilty people innocent. Lying about guilt or innocence brings shame. Nations get angry and hate leaders who support wickedness. They will be upset if justice is not done. God wants us to tell the truth and stand up for what's right. Chapter 24. Proverb 25. But to them that rebuke him shall be delight, and a good blessing shall come upon them. Those who judge fairly and correct wrong behavior are blessed. Fair judgment helps everyone live in peace and safety. Correcting wrong behavior indicates following God's ways. Do not fear speaking against evil and telling the truth. Doing so brings God's favor. Chapter 24. Proverb 26. Every man shall kiss his lips that giveth a right answer. People love and respect those who speak the truth. Being truthful also shows love and respect for others. Lies hurt people, but truth and wise words build trust. Honesty makes relationships stronger and happier. Right words bring peace and understanding. Chapter 24. Proverb 27. Prepare thy work without, and make it fit for thyself in the field, and afterwards build thine house. Plan your work first before starting anything. Prepare well before going ahead with any work. Focus on less important things later, like building a house. Don't rush into things unprepared. Take time to do things right. Success requires effort and patience. Build wisely, step by step. Chapter 24. Proverb 28. Be not a witness against thy neighbor without cause, and deceive not with thy lips. Do not lie or speak ill about others. Do not accuse someone without a good reason. Lying about others or deceiving others destroys trust and peace. Always use your words to build others up, not bring them down. God wants us to be kind and truthful. He hates dishonesty. Chapter 24. Proverb 29. Say not, I will do so to him as he hath done to me. I will render to the man according to his work. Do not seek revenge when someone hurts you. Revenge and anger don't solve problems. They create more. God does not want us to pay back evil with evil. Let him handle justice. Instead of getting even, show kindness and love. Trust God to handle things in his perfect way. Chapter 24. Proverb 30. I went by the field of the slothful, and by the vineyard of the man void of understanding. I walked past the land of a lazy person. He does not take care of his vineyard. When people are lazy, they do not think of their future. Their lives become messy and difficult. Laziness leads to wasted opportunities and failure. Chapter 24. Proverb 31. And, lo, it was all grown over with thorns, and nettles had covered the face thereof, and the stone wall thereof was broken down. The lazy man's field is full of thorns and weeds for lack of care. A stone wall that protects his field is broken and falling apart. When you are lazy, everything falls apart. If you don't work hard, things you care about will be ruined. If you ignore your responsibilities, they will become bigger problems. Chapter 24. Proverb 32. Then I saw and considered it well. I looked upon it and received instruction. I looked at his field and stopped to think about what I saw. I learned an important lesson from the lazy person's field. Laziness leads to trouble, but hard work keeps our life in order. Wisdom comes from learning from the mistakes of others. God wants us to learn and grow from what we see. Chapter 24. Proverb 33. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. This proverb describes a lazy person's attitude. He says, I'll just sleep a little more. I'll rest a little longer. Taking too many breaks or delaying work leads to wasted time. Rest is good, but too much of it causes trouble and failure. We should balance rest and work to be productive. It is important to stay active and work hard. Chapter 24. Proverb 34. So shall thy poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want as an armed man. This proverb warns that laziness eventually leads to poverty. It will happen like a traveler who arrives suddenly. Poverty will sneak into your life like a thief. Scarcity will attack your home like an armed man. If you don't work hard, you will not have what you need. You may even lose what you already have.